Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Poco F3. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is the one-handed mode. Because the phone is very large, as you know, you cannot reach everything with one thumb, but there's a way to make the screen a bit smaller. By just swiping here on the navigation bar from the inside to the outside, and you will have the screen smaller. Now you can reach everything with one thumb. But you have to enable this feature first, so let me show you how you can do that. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. Then you have to scroll down to the point additional settings. And here you will need this point here, one-handed mode. And this one has to be marked blue here, like in my case. Then you have enabled it, and here you can change also the size from the mini screen. Okay, one more time. Swipe from the inside to the outside or to the other side if you're right-handed. And then you will have entered the mini screen. And you can do now everything you want. You can play games on the mini screen and so on. And if you want to go back to the regular screen, so just tap here on the black field and you are back at the regular mode. Okay, the next feature I want to show you is for the camera, because if you double tap the power button, you can quick launch the camera, what is pretty cool, and you don't waste time and so on for looking for the camera app. And but you have to enable this feature first. So for that, just scroll on here and go to the symbol for the settings. Then scroll down to the point additional settings. Then we will need to the point gesture shortcuts and the point launch camera. Okay, and I would recommend to you the first point here, because this is to double press the power button and you will have the camera. So one more time, double press the camera and you're immediately at the camera without wasting time, as I said. And what is pretty cool on that feature is, if you're on standby, you can use the same thing. Just double tap on the camera and you're on the power button, so and you're immediately at the camera. Pretty nice feature. In the camera, I have another nice tool included, Google Lens. So let me show you what it is. So just go to the camera, and then we will have here the symbol for Google Lens. So tap on the symbol. And then at the very first time, you have to allow some stuff here. And Google Lens is a system which will recognize things like this pen here. If you go now on the magnification, it will show you some examples, and nice for flowers maybe, or for animals, or for buildings. So intelligent system, and it becomes better more and more. But you can use also it for books. It's the reason why I have the little book here. It recognizes also the text, and you can copy that text and so on, and that saves also a lot of time. And what is pretty cool, what I want to show you here, you can also translate it. So just go here on the point translate, and now it auto detects the language. So I didn't enter that it's German. It auto detects the language and put it immediately into English or into the language you have set it up with. And if you want to copy the text, just type here on that field and you have copied the text, and that saves a lot of time, and it's pretty cool for your holidays and of course for your studies. So a perfect mode. And the next feature I want to show you is also pretty nice, because you can have on one phone two desktops. Maybe one for your business stuff, one for your private stuff, or one for your private stuff and one for your very private stuff. So you can have a second space. Let me show you how you can do that. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings, and then we will need the point special features. And here we will have the point second space. Okay, now we have to turn on the second space. Yeah. And he's creating the second space now. He's switching two spaces on one device. So, created successfully. Go on continue. And now we can change if we want to using a password. What would I recommend to you, because then it's completely hidden. Or if we want to use the shortcuts here, we take the password one. Okay, so I'll just go here on continue. So, and now we have to set we have to set up a password. So if you are having a phone pin already, what is usual today, then you don't have to you need to have that first step here, because I have to create a pin. Yeah, I got it. Because you need a phone pin first. Okay, I guess you have already one. If not, you have to create, of course, also a phone pin. So it's the one always if you on your phone from standby and he's asking you for that pin and so on. So, and now we are at the point, if you have already the first pin, then you have to confirm the first pin here, that you're allowed to take a second space. Okay. So now, and now we have to set up the password for our second space. So as you have seen, the pin code for my first space was 4 times the 1. Let us take now 4 times the 9 for our second space. Okay, confirm again. Okay. So now you can also set up a fingerprint here on the sensor. Maybe use your thumb. No. And maybe another of your one of your fingers and so on for the second space. I think you know what I mean. But let us skip it because it takes too much time. And yeah, now we are in the second space. Okay, that means we have a completely independent desktop. We can have separate apps we don't have on the first on the main space. No? We can have our own apps here, completely hidden and so on. And also the pictures we are doing here on the second space, they will be not part of our main space. No, it's completely hidden, and you can have also a complete setup and so on, a completely different setup. You have your own browser history here as well. And as I said, it's completely hidden. And yeah, let's go now again to the main space that you see what I mean. So as we have seen, this was the second space. Now let me enter with the 1 as you have seen. This is the first space. No? Looks a bit different. You see I have already some apps here and so on. This is my main space. And let me now enter again the second space. No? Stand by. Now I have to enter my pin for the second space, 4 times the 9. And yeah, now this is my second space, and you see, completely different. And as I said, own pictures, own apps, own browser history, and so much more. So completely independent. So as you can see, a pretty cool tool. You know, we are back here at the main space. I want to show you now how you can take a screenshot, so a picture of the screen. By the way, you can do this also on the second space, of course, but we will have the main space now. For that, you will need the power button and the volume down button just for short together, and you will have a picture of your screen with, you can see it here at the preview one more time, the power button and the volume down button just for short together, and you will have a screenshot. If you tap on the preview, you are able also to crop a part here if you want, and yeah, so pretty cool. And there's a second way to take a screenshot with 3 fingers. What is pretty cool, because you can just swipe them down and you have a screenshot as well. One more time, take 3 fingers, swipe them across the screen, and you will have a screenshot as well. Works pretty fast after you can see your pictures here at the gallery, of course, and it has its own folder just for screenshots. So well organized. Now what's pretty cool also is you can also record your screen actions. You can make a video of the screen. Maybe if you're playing a game or something like this, or if you want to explain something. For that, just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and now what's also nice, you have a second page here with another apps and so on. And one of these apps is the screen recorder. If you tap here on the screen recorder, you have a little tool here, as you can see, and it is a bit hidden now to don't disturb us. But now our actions are recorded and so on. If you want to stop it, just go on the symbol to stop, and the screenshot has stopped and you have a preview here, and so on. What I would recommend to you, let's go again here, scroll down a second time, go on the second page. What I would recommend to you is also, if you want, you can set up the settings of your screen recordings. So just go on the feature screen recording and hold your finger until you see that menu here, and then you will have here the symbol for the settings, and you can set up the video quality and the sound source, and if you want to have just a system sound, or if you want to have also the microphone and so on, and which frame rate you want to choose. Depends also how much space you will still have on your phone, but as higher the resolution is, as better the video quality is, and as more frames you have per second, as better is the video at all. Okay. Also this, by the way, you can find here at the gallery. It has also his own folder just for the screen recordings. The next feature I want to show you is you can clone apps with that phone as well. That means I can have 2 WhatsApp accounts, maybe I can have 2 Snapchat accounts and so on. It is possible because you can have 2 apps at the same time of 1 app. So let me show you what I mean. So just scroll on here and go to the symbol for the settings. So, and then scroll down to the point apps. And here we'll have the point dual apps. Okay, and now we have here a list you are able to clone. Also with apps you can clone. And let's clone your WhatsApp. Just tap here to have a second WhatsApp account, turn on. And the phone is creating a second WhatsApp on our phone. Same with Instagram, maybe. Let's have the second Instagram account. And you can also take one of these lists below here. You can have also your 2 TikTok accounts, why not? And yeah, 2 Messenger, why not? Let's take it. Okay, but now let's have a look how it looks like here on the page. And as you can see, we have already 2 WhatsApp accounts here, and you can recognize always the second account here with the orange corner. No? So this is our main one, this is our second one. Same with your Instagram. Instagram, I don't know if you can see that, also with the orange corner. Here TikTok, so my main TikTok account, and here's the second one with the orange corner. So pretty nice. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is more for our eyes, because if you're watching too much, if you're looking too much on your smartphone, your eyes feel very stressed, and that's not so good. So especially if you are tired in the evening and so on, and you're still watching on your smartphone, there's a way to reduce the stress for your eyes. So let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings, and then go here to the point display. That's the one here with the sun in front. And here you will have the point reading mode. So if you enable it, you will see that the color is a bit changing. So I would recommend to you always to take the classic one, and you can also set the classic one up again, so you can change the color temperature, because as more warm it is, as better it is for your eyes, because it's a blue light filter which one reduces the blue lights here on the screen, and that is much better for your eyes instead of to use these cold colors and so on. Also if it looks a bit better at the beginning, but think about your eyes. Okay, you have also reading mode, by the way, as another one for the paper if you read a lot. But I would recommend to you always to take the classic one. And if you are saying, okay, it disturbs me, I don't like the yellow screen and so on, let me tell you that you become used to after 2 or 3 days. But if you still don't like it, you can schedule it, that you have it at minimum in the evening. So if you schedule it, you can custom a period time to turn it on and turn it off, or I would recommend to you to take it, so if you want to have it just on the evening, you can take this good night's read, because then it will detect always the sunset and the sunrise to turn it on and off. Okay, and there's another nice feature which supports also your eyes in the evening. That's the dark mode. No? So if you're back here at the display in the settings, no? Then you will have here the dark mode. And if you're going on the dark mode at first, it turns off many pixels because that saves energy. So also a feature for the day, by the way. But what I want to tell you is if you're using it in the evening, then the screen is not that bright anymore, and that gives your eyes also less stress. And latest in the evening, if you have this bright screen, yeah, everything is dark around you, and a dark screen is much better than. And if you say, okay, I don't want to have it on a day, you can also schedule this dark mode here, and you can set up a turn on and off time. And we are at the last point already, so you can also scan QR codes, of course. So there's an included QR code scanner you don't need an extra app for. So just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and then you have here an app named Scanner. So tap on the icon and you have a scanner here, go on agree. While using the first, as you have to allow some stuff at the beginning, but then just scan the QR code and it will guide you to the website. Or in my case, I have a text here on my QR code, because I want to tell you thanks for watching Phones and More. Thank you for all your support, and also that you have watched this video here until the end. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can leave me also a nice comment, maybe which feature you like the most here and so on, or give me some thumbs up. That is very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much, as I said, for your support. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can also have a look on one of my other videos, or subscribe my channel if you haven't done it before. Thank you so much for everything, and maybe until next time. Ciao.